Jai Shri Ram to everyone. I am Samshita Kulkarni from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today we are going to learn photosynthesis. Let's talk about today's agenda. What is photosynthesis? What is the photovoltaic process? How does the sunlight affect a photovoltaic cell? Bionic leaf, natural photosynthesis versus the bionic leaf at its simplest form. And regards for the watching. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a biological process used by many cellular organisms to convert light energy into chemical energy. Here, the light energy is sunlight, which is abundant in nature, and it's get converted into chemical energy, which is stored in the form of organic compounds that can later be metabolized through the cellular respiration to fuel the organism's activities. What is photovoltaic process? The photovoltaic process bears certain similarities to the photosynthesis, the process by which the energy in light is converted into chemical energy in plants. Since solar cells obviously cannot produce electric power in dark, part of energy they can develop under light is stored in many applications for use when light is not available. How does the sunlight affect a photovoltaic cell? Sunlight consisting of small packets of energy termed as photons strikes the cell. When photons strike the cell, there are three possibilities. One is reflect, other one is transmitted or absorbed. When the photons are absorbed by the negative layer of the photovoltaic cell, the energy of the photon gets transmitted into the electron in the atom of the cell. Next, bionic leaf. The bionic leaf is a biomimetic system that gathers solar energy via photovoltaic cells that can be stored or used in a number of different functions. Bionic leaves can be composed of both synthetic and organic materials. Here, metals, ceramics, polymers, these are some examples of synthetic materials, and the bacteria is the example for the organic material or solely made up of synthetic materials. The bionic leaf has potential to be implemented in communities such as unbionized areas to provide clean air, providing needed clean energy. Natural photosynthesis versus the bionic leaf at its simplest form. Here you can see that natural photosynthesis, and this is the bionic leaf. In natural photosynthesis, sunlight is the source of the light and water is coming from the soil and carbon dioxide from the nature. After the chemical activity, oxygen is the product of the natural photosynthesis. But in the bionic leaf, sunlight is the source of energy and water is coming, but microbes taking important role in this bionic leaf. And fuel is the byproduct of the chemical activity. Photosynthesis. In natural photosynthesis, photosynthetic organisms produce energy-rich organic molecules from the water and carbon dioxide by using the solar radiations. Therefore, the process of photosynthesis removes carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas, from the air. Artificial photosynthesis as performed by the bionic leaf is approximately 10 times much efficient than the natural photosynthesis. Using a catalyst, a bionic leaf can remove excess carbon dioxide in the air and convert that into useful alcohol fuels like isopropanol and isobutanol. The efficiency of bionic leaves artificial photosynthesis is the result of bypassing obstacles in natural photosynthesis by virtue of its artificial. In natural systems, there are numerous energy conversion bottlenecks that limit the overall efficiency of photosynthesis. As a result, most plants do not exceed 1% efficiency, and the even microalgae grown in bioreactors do not exceed 3%. Existing artificial photosynthetic solar to fuels cycles may exceed natural efficiency but cannot complete the cycle via carbon fixation. When catalysts of bionic leaf are coupled with the bacterium called Ralstonia etropa, this results in a hybrid system capable of carbon dioxide fixation. The system can store more than half of its input energy as product of carbon dioxide fixation. Overall, the hybrid design allows the artificial photosynthesis with efficiencies revealing that a natural photosynthesis. Artificial photosynthesis system. The bionic leaf is an artificial leaf that interfaces a triple junction buffer with amorphous silicon photovoltaic with hydrogen and oxygen evolving catalyst made from the ternary alloy and nickel molybdenum zinc, which is represented by NiMoZn, nickel molybdenum zinc, and a cobalt phosphate cluster, which is OEC. The cobalt phosphate cluster is able to operate in natural water at room temperature. Accordingly, the bionic leaf can be immersed in water, and when held up to the sunlight, it can affect direct solar energy conversion via water splitting. The bionic leaf, by virtue of the cobalt phosphorus cluster, has exhibits self-assembling and self-healing properties. The cobalt phosphorus cluster self-assembles upon oxidation of an earth metal ion from 2 plus to 3 plus. Here 2 plus and 3 plus these are the oxidation numbers of the earth metal. It also self-heals upon application of a potential wherein the cluster reforms due to equilibrium between aqueous cobalt and phosphate. The bionic leaf can be used in artificial photosynthetic systems. One such system is a hybrid water-splitting biosynthetic system that can operate at lower driving voltages. The catalyst system of the bionic leaf is used in conjunction with bacterium called Ralstonia etropa. The bacterium is grown in contact with the catalyst and then consumes the produced hydrogen from the water-splitting reaction. After consumption, the bacterium synthesizes biomass and fuels or chemical products from low carbon dioxide concentration in the presence of oxygen. The usage of the bacterium requires a biocompatible catalyst system that is not toxic to the bacterium and that lowers the overpotential for the water splitting. The original catalyst used, the nickel molybdenum zinc alloy, poisonized the microbes by destroying the bacteria's DNA. Accordingly, this hybrid system uses cobalt phosphorus alloy cathode that is resistant to the reactive oxygen species. This in return leaves no excess metal and does not form oxygen radicals, leaving the microbes and DNA unharmed. This alloy drives hydrogen evolution reaction while a cobalt phosphorus anode drives the oxygen evolution reaction. This new catalyst can run up to 16 days at a time when compared to the nickel molybdenum zinc alloy. Thank you.